Hello, everyone, and welcome back to NovaLogos Audio English. In our last chapter, we heard the powerful, thunderous voice of John the Baptist crying out in the wilderness. Today, the scene shifts to a quiet room in a small town called Nazareth. We meet a young woman whose silent courage would change the world forever. We meet the Virgin Mary. Imagine a life completely redirected in a single moment. No dramatic fire on a mountain, no army at the gates. Just a visit from an angel and a question that demanded everything. Have you ever felt that God was asking you to step into a future you didn't plan? Have you ever wondered how a simple life could possibly carry an extraordinary purpose? Mary's life is not just a story of motherhood. It is the ultimate example of what happens when a human soul becomes a perfectly open vessel for the divine. Today we explore the power of her fiat and how a heart that says yes can bridge the gap between heaven and earth. Section 1. The Fiat, the Leap of Faith. Mary's journey began with a choice. When the angel Gabriel announced she would bear the Son of God, she didn't react with blind obedience, but with a thoughtful question. How can this be? Once the mystery was revealed, she gave the answer that echoes through eternity. In the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 1, verse 38, she says, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word." This is the fiat, a Latin word meaning "let it be done." It wasn't a passive surrender. It was an active, courageous yes to a plan she didn't fully understand. Mary teaches us that we don't need all the answers to move forward with God. We only need to know whose we are. Section 2. The Shadow, the Sword of Sorrow. A yes to God often includes a yes to the shadow. When Mary brought the infant Jesus to the temple, a prophet named Simeon told her that a sword would pierce her soul. That shadow followed her for 33 years, leading finally to the foot of the cross. From the Gospel according to John, chapter 19, verse 25, we see her strength in the darkness. Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother. She didn't run away. She didn't scream in protest. She stood. This is the shadow of the Stabat Mater, the mother who stays through the suffering. Mary shows us that faith is not just for the moments of miracles and lullabies. It is for the moments of silence and sacrifice. Her shadow teaches us that love is proven not in the absence of pain, but in the presence of loyalty. Section 3. The Light, the Magnificat of Joy. The light of Mary's life is best captured in her song of praise, the Magnificat. When she visited her cousin Elizabeth, her soul overflowed with a vision of God's justice and mercy. In Luke, chapter 1, verse 46, she sings, "My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. My spirit rejoices in God my Savior." This is the light of magnification. Mary didn't make herself big. She made God look big to others. She saw a world where the hungry are filled and the lowly are lifted. Her light is the joy of knowing that God looks upon the humbleness, of his servants. She is the first disciple, the one who shows us that true joy is found in pondering these things in our hearts and letting God's light shine through our humanity. Section 4. Bridge to the present. Living the yes. How can Mary's quiet strength influence our modern world? 1. Be a vessel. Start your morning by saying, "Lord, I am yours. May it be done to me." Give him permission to use your day. 2. Ponder in your heart. Don't react to every stress immediately. Like Mary, take time to ponder and look for God's hand in the small details of your life. 3. Stand by others. Who is going through a cross moment in your circle? Be the one who stands with them, offering the silent strength of presence. Section 5. Language Clinic. Expressing consent and reflection. 1. May it be done to me. May it be done according to by. Spiritual use. It reflects a posture of surrender with confidence. You are not just letting something happen. You are inviting it. 2. To ponder in one's heart. To ponder something in one's heart. Spiritual use. It's the opposite of a quick reaction. It's the ability to hold on to a mystery until it makes sense. 3. Standing by. Example. His friends stood by him throughout the entire trial. Spiritual use. It describes sturdy faith, the kind that doesn't leave when the situation gets uncomfortable or painful. Consolidation and review. Key phrases for your journey. 1. May it be done to me according to your word. A concise English explanation. This is the ultimate expression of trustful surrender. It signifies a person's willingness to allow a higher purpose to be fulfilled through their life. 2. My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. This phrase provides an English explanation for magnification. It means to act as a mirror that makes God's character visible and great to the world. 3. Pondered these things in her heart. Offers an English explanation for spiritual digestion. It describes the process of keeping an experience within one's soul to find its deeper meaning over time. 4. Full of grace, a theological description. It provides an English explanation for being completely filled with God's life and favor, leaving no room for fear or ego. 5. A sword will pierce your soul. This metaphor offers an English explanation for shared suffering. It warns that deep love often comes with the willingness to experience deep pain on behalf of another. 6. Do whatever he tells you. Mary's final words in the Gospel. They provide a concise English explanation for the essence of discipleship, direct and total obedience to the truth. Closing. The Gate of Heaven. Thank you for joining us for Chapter 17. Mary reminds us that the most powerful thing a human being can do is to say yes to God. Your life may seem small, but in the hands of the Creator, it can become a vessel for the infinite. In Chapter 18, we begin our exploration of the leading figures of the early church, starting with Peter. We will see how a simple fisherman became the whole rock upon which the church was built, and how his failures were transformed into a foundation of grace. If the Yes of Mary has touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe to NovaLogos Audio English. Your support helps us share these portraits of grace with the world. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the journey of Peter. Until we meet again, may it be done to you according to His word. Goodbye.